Yeah, here in Düsseldorf. Hi, Alexander. We have the big pleasure to meet you here.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
What are you listening to?
To your voice.
Oh, okay. Good.
Are you missing the competition that much that you're back?
For me, Eurovision is a very good inspiration. It's nice to see all the different cultures, get some input, cultural input. So now I have been touring for the last 2 years. I had one vacation in Los Angeles, but apart from that, I have just been playing 60 countries. It's a little bit tiring, so it's nice for me to just relax. Well, not quite relax. I mean, there are always people around me, but it's nice. And I'm a journalist. You see?
Are you a journalist?
Yeah, like my mother in Belarus used to be.
Okay.
It's an experiment, but I work for NRK this week, just to have a job, just not to go around by myself.
What are you doing this? Are you working on a third album?
Yeah, but it's a Scandinavian album, so you won't understand.
Okay. Well, music is universal.
It's nice that you know that I have 2 albums, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Have you heard the second? You should.
Was it the first or the second?
No Boundaries, this is the second one.
No
right?
Was that the second? Yeah.
Good
The
man.
first one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But I must tell you, we have the Rybak Mafia from Poland.
Oh, nice.
They're very, you know them?
Yeah.
They're very anxious to get in our show live one time.
Oh,
so if that's,
they should. Please.
We have to do this. By telephone, if you come and then we do a session there.
Yeah.
Great.
Eurovision gave you a big exposure, so you mentioned you've been touring a lot. What places have you been to, or what were your most impressive places?
The first months after Eurovision, I have been everywhere, but soon I realized that France and Germany and Netherlands, yes, I had some fans there, but I would never break through because it was so different culture from what I was playing. So I'm still visiting countries like Germany and stuff, but it's mostly because there are so many Russians there. Because my 2 main bases are Scandinavia, with the happy go-go songs, and all of the East European countries like Azerbaijan and Russia, Belarus where I was born, Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine all the time, with the nostalgia, and so I have 2 very different cultures to balance. It's difficult, but it would be so much easier to just be Mr. Gaga, with a lot of people around me and just doing one thing, but it would be boring for me. I love to take a dive into each country and find a local artist to sing with, and of course then it takes 10 times more energy than if it would just be one song which was all over Europe.
Yeah.
So people in Poland thinks that I'm only famous in Poland. Yeah. People in Russia thinks I'm only famous in Russia. The same thing in Norway and the same thing in Sweden.
So when you get around different places, do you get inspired because you write your music yourself?
Yeah. When I go different places, I always think about girls, really. Yeah. But that gets me inspired as well. Yeah. And I have a very special girl in Norway. But now I know.
Remember, that's how you wrote Fairytale.
Yeah.
But let's switch the subject. Stella didn't make it to the final, fortunately. Why do you think Norway failed to qualify?
I think it was that we were number 2. It's not good to be one of the first numbers.
That's right.
I think none of the 5 first did qualify, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So I think it's because people have to put their children into bed, they have to make dinner, and oh yeah, it's Eurovision, put it on. And then it's already number 6 or 7.
So who's your absolute favorite for this year's competition?
I have Belgium.
Okay.
Because they will never win. But it's a very good song. It's such a fresh air, breath of fresh air.
Is it the beatboxer which attracts you?
Yeah. But everybody sings. I think they sing very in tune, don't they? It's
very good harmonized.
Yeah.
Alex, we have 2 former winners, Dana International and Lena, competing. Do you think, as a previous winner yourself, it's a good idea to come back to the competition?
I think it's a melody competition. It's not a stage competition. So it's the composers who are the main attraction in my book, at least.
Yeah.
So I would be a composer many years again.
So you would go for it again?
Absolutely, but not on stage. Just
okay.
compose, and for other countries probably.
So have you been thinking about entering Melodi Grand Prix or any other final?
Yeah, and they ask me from Norway every year. But
that's cool.
I don't know. I'm born in Belarus though, so it would be much more interesting, much more controversial with the dictature.
Right. But do you write lyrics in Russian or in Belarusian?
No, not in Belarusian. No, but I could write in Russian, but that would be so simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be too simple.
Yeah.
Lyrics. So it's hard enough for me to write in English.
You're here as a journalist this time.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you do?
I do this. Hello.
Okay, now we can interview him.
It's the other way around.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm very well. It's nice to see you.
How are you doing? I mean.
Very well, Alex. How is it going?
This is the main problem. I talk and the microphone is like.
It's just gone, right?
When did you arrive here?
I arrived like 2 weeks ago on Saturday, 13th. Yeah. I didn't see you around.
I'm not around. I'm at the hotel.
Oh yeah. Well, in the press center.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
I think Hungary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And what else do I like to know?
UK.
Can't say
UK.
Yeah,
what about Lena?
Not this year. I preferred the song last year. What do you think?
Well, it's a good song. It's not a Eurovision song, is it?
No. Well, it was written by American composers, so probably they're not too much into Eurovision. And who are you looking at?
No, it's my boss. I think I will get. I think I will get fired.
Is she joining you?
I will get fired because it's not my. For another competing.
Is she nice to you?
She's very nice.
Okay, cool. So what is your plan now after this competition?
Well, I have a Scandinavian album coming out pretty soon, and Russian also. So there you have me in a nutshell. Yeah, I'm working at parallel things.
Yeah.
And I would love to. The best thing I know is to get invited to other countries to sing with other artists, because I'm tired of being alone. Really, I'm tired of having 1.5 hours concerts all by myself with band. I want to share concerts with other artists who will be
doing duets. Good.
Yeah.
What does give you the energy to do these fantastic performances on the stage?
A lot of rest, a lot of TV games, and like I said, from now on I never say yes to more than 20 minutes.
Okay, so we got still 12 minutes left.
All right. Yeah,
Alex, thank you very much.
Alex.
Alexander.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
Nice to talk to you.
Cheers.